guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Michaela, and we're back from a very long hiatus, and we're jumping right into it. This is just my vacation makeup, because it's very different from how I do my makeup when I'm in New York, because when I'm on vacation, I'm most likely going to be somewhere that's hot and humid. New York is just hot. The air is not humid. So yeah, I'm just doing my eyebrows. I'm filling it in with some brow pomade. I'm not really sure what brand it is. I don't remember, and I don't feel like looking for it right now. Yeah, just filling my brows in and being very impulsive. I'm always impulsive when it comes up on my face. I'm gonna pop it. I can't not pop it. So now I'm going in with my e.l.f. concealer. I'm gonna try and link everything down below because I don't know specific names for things, so I'm gonna try to link everything in the description box. I'm just going in with the concealer and I'm outlining my brows, and I really love this concealer because it's my shade. Like, you can just tell that this concealer matches the highlighted areas of my face so well, because when I blend it out, it is really, you can't really tell that it's there for real. Like, to the untrained eye, it don't really look like I got concealer on my face. So yeah. Now I'm just going in with my triangle puff and blending it out. I got a pack of these from Shein, like a 5-pack of these for probably not even more than $1. I also got this little heart thing on my hand from Shein because I always be putting makeup directly on my hand, and I don't like doing that. So I got this little heart gadget, and now I'm going in with this NYX translucent powder. I think it's Set It Don't Fret It, something like that. Like I said, I'm gonna tell you everything that I'm using in the description box, so don't worry. But yeah, I'm just setting my eyes because you gotta set your eyes right away, because once you start blinking, it's gonna separate if you're like me and you have oily skin, combination skin, whatever. Yeah, I also forgot to tell you that I did prime my face with the e.l.f. Hydro Grip, the original one, not the new pink one. I used the blue one and I love it. I want to try the pink one, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. And I don't got no mirror. I'm using my camera to see what I'm doing, so I really have to get close because I'm really particular about how I want the arch to be. And even with me being so particular, I still did not even like my eyebrows. So now I'm just going in with this foundation brush and I'm blending it out. The brush is from Shop Miss A. Gonna link it, like I said, if I can find it, because I got this brush set years ago. This brush is from Shop Miss A as well. And if y'all don't know what Shop Miss A is, it's a website. And they also have a store in person, I think in Texas or something like that. Everything is $1, with the exception of some things. Like that eyebrow brush I was just using, it's probably like $1.55, because certain things they dedicate to a charity, and so they would charge extra for those things. But yeah, I'm just going back in with the same concealer and getting my highlighted areas, under my eyes, above my lips, chin, and you're gonna see I'm gonna go back in with that foundation brush and blend it out. I usually use a different brush, but I forgot to pack it, so we had to make do. And you can just see I'm blending it out and it just looks so effortless, y'all. You're gonna see after I blend the whole thing out, it's like, what concealer, bro? Like, even I was astonished. I don't know, it's because I just got a new tan from being in Jamaica for a day, but it looks so good. I couldn't even believe it. I amaze myself every single time. And usually what's different between my vacation makeup and my normal makeup routine is I would usually put foundation down as my base before I go in with concealer. As you can see, I'm not doing that in this video. I just went straight with the concealer because like I said, it's hot and humid in Jamaica, so I'm not about to be doing layers on layers. So yeah, that's the difference between regular and vacation makeup for me. And so now I'm going in with my Fenty contour stick. I don't know the shade, to be honest. I will tell y'all, don't worry. And I love it. I'm just contouring where I contour, chin, cheekbones, forehead. I forgot to do under my jawline, but I will get to that later. And this is just me blending it out with that same foundation brush. I like to use the same brush for my contour and my foundation. I feel like it just helps everything blend more effortlessly and seamless. I could honestly watch myself blend out contour all day. Like, it's literally my favorite part of doing my makeup. Like, once I put that contour on and start blending it, everything starts to come together. Like, this is when I know my makeup is gonna eat. Like, especially from this angle, y'all can't tell, but in my head I'm like, yeah, I did that, because the cheekbones just look so good, y'all. Like, I love contour. I want to be contour. If there's any makeup item that I'd want to be, I'd want to be contour. Like I had said before, I didn't go in with a base layer of foundation, so you're gonna see me pour out a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 368, just to fill in that little area underneath where I just contoured, because I just felt like it looked weird, it looked empty, so I filled it in. Makeup to me is literally just you're coloring your face. To be honest, that's what it is to me. So that's what I'm doing, coloring in the blank spots, and it makes sense. It looks good. Nobody can tell me otherwise, to be honest. So now here I am going back in with that same Fenty contour stick under my jawline, because I forgot to originally when I was contouring the rest of my face. And I also forgot to contour my nose, which you guys will see that I went back in and did. And I really do love this contour stick. I feel like I already said that, but I'm gonna say it again, because it's hard to overdo it with the contour. Like, even with these lines being pretty thick, it still blends out so good to the rest where I need it to blend out to. Like, and it's not overpowering. Like, I love this contour stick. I'll say it a million times. Rihanna put her foot in every single thing Fenty. And you guys see me doing it here, but I just want to say it. You always want to blend your nose contour into your eyebrows. But now I'm just going in with the smallest bit of concealer, because I didn't put any on my nose, and just blending it out, going back in with the contour, like barely adding anything from the stick onto the brush, and just redefining that nose contour. Now I'm going in with this liquid blush that's more like a pomade, and I'm just scooping it up with my finger and then using my fingertips to put some on. And I'm not being too heavy with it, because this was actually my first time using it, so I wasn't sure how it was gonna react on my face. And I'm using this blush brush from BH Cosmetics, another brush that I got years ago, so I'm not even sure if they even sell it on the website anymore, but if they do, I will definitely link it. It's my favorite blush brush ever. I don't use anything else for blush, and that's how it came out. I love it. This will be one of the number one items in my makeup bag, because I love how the blush came out for a first time using it. So now I'm going in with this bronzer that I also got from Shop Miss A, and I'm using that same powder puff to go over where I contoured. And now I'm once again using that same powder puff, going into that translucent powder from before and going under my eyes. Eventually I'll just use the excess on the puff to set the rest of my face very lightly, because we don't want to be no flashback Marys over here. None of that. So if you didn't notice, the only areas that I'm actually dipping into the powder and putting on my face are the areas where I highlighted. So forehead, nose, under eye, chin. After that, I really don't even I don't really even bake, because I don't want it to set too much and now I can't move the powder. So I'm just going in right away and blending out that powder with the triangle puff, patting all around my face, really just pushing it in there, because we don't want our makeup to move at all. And I just go in under where I contoured before, and I put, doesn't look like it, but a light layer under the contour just to reinforce it, make it look even more sharp. And like I said, I don't even let it sit that much. I go and do something else. That's something else being bronzing my nose right over where I contoured it. And once I finish this, I'm going in and I'm wiping off that line of powder. At this point, I was starting to feel myself. Y'all gonna see I had to sit back and really look like, that's you, girl. I was feeling myself, y'all, and I have every right to. I look good. I got it together real quick though. Right after this, I brushed off that powder, because like I said, I don't want nothing to sit for too long. I don't want to be able to not brush it off. And y'all see, I'm able to brush it off. It don't look like it's gonna give flashback Mary, but I still got that effect of a very chiseled contour. That's what we want. That's what we love. That's what we got. Even though I pressed some powder into my face, the excess powder with the triangle puff, I am going in with this brush and putting some more powder on, just because I do have oily skin, and especially when it gets hot, before I would sweat, my skin is gonna start producing oil more than anything. So I really had to throw some powder on my face and pat it in, because I'm not trying to be walking around oiled up. So the highlighter that I'm using, I don't recall if you guys are going to see it or not, but it's also from Shop Ms. A. It's my favorite highlighter ever. It's lasted me years and it's nowhere near done. A little definitely goes a long way, because as you guys can see, I tapped some off on my hand and a lot is still on my face. I don't mind though. I love me some highlighter. I highlight anywhere that I concealed. So cheeks, chin, nose, forehead. Only place I don't do is my eyebrows. I can't get into it. I don't really like it. And that's really the last step to putting any actual makeup on my face. After this, I'm just setting my face with the Patrick Star One Size setting spray. This is my first time using it. People are like, how you literally can't breathe when you put it on, and I didn't breathe. But it's really not that bad. I'm expecting it to be like inhaling hairspray. I didn't feel like I put anything on my face, to be honest. I had to go in for round 2 because it doesn't feel like you're putting anything on your face, y'all. I cannot make this up. It does not feel like you're putting anything on your face. However, it did do the job. This swatch test was really pointless because I did have makeup on my hand already. They didn't really take any selfie videos to show y'all how it came out, but I took this on the digital camera, and this was me a few hours later at the restaurant.